Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, my name is Angelica. Today I'm gonna rank all my Natasha Denona palettes. I have six eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna rank them from the bottom to the top and yeah, just talk a little bit about them. And if you also love eyeshadow palettes and makeup, I think this is the place to be because I do upload 3 videos a week, almost all about makeup. I do some vlogs from time to time, but I do love makeup. I love neutral makeup, I love colorful makeup, face makeup, eyeshadow palettes, everything in between. So if you enjoy that, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you here and click on the notification bell and like this video if you like it. But let's go ahead and get started. So I have ranked all my Natasha Denona palettes. This look is coming up. I have filmed it today, obviously. Oh my god. Obviously I've filmed it today. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah, it will be up on my channel. It's a get ready with me using my palettes from Natasha Denona. So I have 6 palettes from Natasha Denona. I'm gonna rank them from the bottom to number 1. I actually have one that I have decluttered. I will talk about that because that is on number 7 then, because I don't have it in my possession anymore because I have decluttered it. And maybe I can start. It's this one. It's the Mini Retro palette. I bought this. I thought this was going to be a beautiful palette for me. But you know, I love the color story. That's why I bought it. I wanted to try the minis as well. Let me tell you, the greens in this one, the matte green in this one, looks pretty, but it doesn't look pretty on my eyes because I don't know what happens. I don't know if it looks good on anyone, but on me anyway, it looks like a dirty mess. It transforms to a muddy color on me, and it's not like a cool tone, cool muddy, like a nice beautiful muddy shade. It just is a ugly muddy shade on me. I can use almost every color on my eyes and I feel like it can look good. I feel like that, but that color, it just looked so awful. And the shimmers was okay, and that light pink in the palette, it didn't like show off that good, I believe. I don't know, I didn't like that palette. It was not worth my money. I didn't use it. I used a lot of other palettes when I wanted to use something pink or that green. I wouldn't even use that one, but yeah, so I gave it away. I decluttered it. So that's why it is on the bottom. But I know people that really love that little mini palette. And I don't know, maybe it looks better on them than it does actually on me. Because I remember that green was not good. It didn't look good at all on me. So that's just me. The shades performed good, so it was nothing wrong about the quality on that palette, but it was just not for me. So now I'm gonna rank the palettes I actually own in my collection. So at number 6, it's so dirty. These palettes that I have, it's not the biggest ones, but you know, these, they get so dirty. So this is the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. This is at the bottom, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, I love this section of the palette, the warm tones. This is why I use it, because I do use this from time to time. I do love it. And I love the mattes, and this brown cream to powder formula is amazing. It's beautiful. Oh my god, love that. So all the warm tones I really, really love. I think the greens are good as well, but I don't use them that much. And I don't know why this khaki green is here, because these are bluish. These are like bluish greens, and this one is a minty green. And I don't see really how these are gonna work really nice together. I can do looks with them, but I don't feel like it is like an everyday fast eyeshadow look I'm going for in the morning. If I want to go for green, I want something that has like a harmony in it. Like in Sweden we say that, but it is like color harmony. Do you know what I mean? Like they go together. I don't feel like these, like I can just throw these on quickly and go out because I don't think they go well together, if you know what I mean. And so we have these left then. So these are the ones I use, but I don't know what happened with this palette. The shimmers don't perform good, you guys. I don't know what it is. I mean, look at it. Look at this shade. This is supposed to be a shimmer. You can see it almost here. This is not sparkly. I have ColourPop palettes that is more way metallic and sparkly. Let's just take a swatch here. I don't know. It's just like, oh my god, I don't feel like this is sparkly enough. Not in my opinion for this price. It is a little bit dry, and it's like, yeah, it has a little bit sheen to it, but nothing else, nothing more. What else do we have? I swatched these. Maybe we can swatch this one. I can see right away. It's not like even a shimmer almost, but they are not sparkly enough for me. Not for the price point. I don't know. This one is more like a topper, but can you see? I can get this in a cheaper palette. So that's what I wanted to tell you. I get frustrated when I've used this one and used the shimmers in this one. The mattes, absolutely amazing. Nothing to complain about, but when I because I do remember it now, but there was a time I forgot a little bit that the shimmers is not good in this one. So I put them on the lid and I was just like, this is not good, guys. I am so frustrated. I had to get another palette just to put a little bit sparkle on my eyes because I do love a sparkle. So no, I don't think this is worth the money, this palette, but I do love the mattes in this one. So I am a little bit torn about that palette. I would not repurchase it, let me tell you that. Anyways, number 6, no. Number 5, I just have 6 palettes. Number 5 is the Love palette. I know when this came out, it was like, I don't know, everyone bought it, I bought it, everyone loved it. Same here, like, I don't know, when influencers like use Natasha Denona, it feels like they are like, oh my god, it's so freaking good. I don't know if I want to believe that, if they think so deep down inside. I'm not saying they are lying, but maybe they are pushing a little bit more towards what's good and what's not. I don't know, because I feel like this is the same with this one. This has more sparkle to it though. We have to know this is a brand that is very expensive. If this were a ColourPop palette, I wouldn't complain about the shimmers because you pay $12 or $14. This is $65 US. So I mean, when we get in that price point, I'm a little bit picky. I'm a little bit like, it really have to be really, really good. So that's why I am a little bit, you know, is it worth it? Is it worth it? But anyways, this one is very pretty. I mean, same here, the mattes, the cream to powder, outstanding. The shimmers here are a little bit better. I really like this silver one here. You also have this one. This one is also pretty, but it's something about the shimmers again. It is a little bit dry to the touch. This has another formula. It is a little more sparkly. Her shimmers are very creamy. This is creamy and it has a shine to it, but it's not spectacular in my opinion. But it works. I mean, for every day, I wouldn't go out. If I would go out and want to have a little bit sparkle, I wouldn't get the shimmers from the Natasha Denona palette. I would get the mattes because they are amazing, but I wouldn't go for the shimmers. No. But I do love like this color story. I mean, I love pink and purples, but I also have a lot of pink and purples in my collection that I grab for more, and I think it is because I have palettes like the BH Cosmetics ones that the shimmers are outstanding and the mattes also are amazing. So I grabbed that one maybe first and not this one because I know that one is a little bit better when it comes to the shimmer. So I don't have to pull in another palette if I'm doing a look. So yeah, but it is a pretty palette. I wouldn't say it's like the best of that year. Like, I know a lot of people rank that palette like highest. I don't know. I wouldn't do that anyway, but I mean, people seems to love this palette. I'm just telling you what I think, and I don't think. Is it worth it? $65 US? Yeah, if you like Natasha Denona and the color story, it's beautiful, but I feel like I'm complaining a little bit about the shimmers here, so yeah. Anyways, I have 6 palettes here from her, so I mean, I have bought 2 lately, so I am buying her palettes, but I am considering, thinking next time she released, maybe I'm not gonna buy it. Oh, this is not going to be a complaining video. I need to stop now. But anyways, at number 4, this is the Metropolis palette. This was a really like popular palette, and I think it sold out. It was a limited edition, and then it came back or something. I don't know. I could find it on Cult Beauty, so I bought it. And this is a really nice palette, actually. Oh, because you have the variety of colors. This is my kind of color story as well. You have neutrals, you have greens, and the greens are more like these khaki greens and more muted greens. You have some pop of blues here as well if you want to do that, but a lot of neutrals, and I do love neutrals combined with, like, combining neutrals with greens and blues and stuff like that. So for me, this is perfect. Here you have a lot of different formulas, guys. Some of these shades are existing shades, what I have heard in her other palettes. I do love this one. I'm gonna swatch this one for you. I don't know if this one is the same as in the gold palette, but I can swatch it because I have the gold palette, so we're gonna see. This is beautiful because this is a duochrome. This is a stunning shade, a shimmer, that I really is not disappointed of, because can you see, like, it's beautiful, sparkly, it has another formula. It is like a duochrome because I can see like a reddish tint here, like a reddish shade, and then I flip it, it's gold and almost like green. I don't know, maybe not green, but it is like a duochrome, stunning. And then you have her like this. It's like, it is like a shimmer, but I don't feel like it's really sparkly enough, but it is very, very pigmented and dark. And you have this one I really love as well, like a coppery gold, or more like a true copper maybe. Look at that. That is also stunning, guys. So in this palette, there are more sparkly shades, more formulas. I really, really love that. So yeah, I really love this palette. I really love it for everyday palette as well. So we have 3 palettes left. So number 3 is actually this one. This is quite new for me anyway. This is the bronze palette. I love warm tone neutrals, and this is warm tone neutrals. I don't know why I put this in top of the, I don't know, maybe these are like in the same place. You can do more with this one, but I do feel like this one I grab for a little bit more because I love these shades here. The mattes are amazing, and you actually have a lot of nice shimmers here. This one is stunning, this one is stunning. Yeah, they all look the same. Oh my god. Well, anyways, this is like the good shimmer formula she has. So I do really like that. I mean, you do have some shades here that is less sparkly and darker. Yeah, I use that from time to time, but I mean, I do go for the more sparkly shades, but I do love this palette. I feel like this is a beautiful and stunning palette. I use this more right now than I do with this one, but maybe they are kind of in the same place. I mean, I cannot, I need to put them on a place because it's a ranking video, but I do love that so much. Next palette, number 2, it's the retro palette. This is also new for me. I haven't had it for that long, but I have used it a lot. So this is beautiful, you guys. This is a little more cool tone berry palette, and I really, really enjoy this one. It has a lot of cream to powder formula, which I love. That is a big plus. I mean, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades here. That is cream powder, and I love that formula. As I said, you have some really nice sparkly shades here. I'm gonna swatch 2 of them, and this one I actually have on my lid. I love this color. This is not like super sparkle. Okay, something happened with my camera, but I fixed it. So I was watching. So as I said, this is a stunning shade. I have it on today, and let's swatch 2 more shades here. I mean, look at that shade. It's spectacular. So I mean, yeah, these shimmers are amazing as well. Some of them, these 3 anyway, are super beautiful. And yeah, I just love, like, I really love this color story, and I use it a lot so since I got it. And yeah, it's a beautiful palette. I think this one absolutely is worth the money if you like this color story. And as I said, you have some of the sparkly shades here if you want to be a little more sparkly. So number 1, guys. Number 1 is actually Oldie by Goodie. I don't know if they have this anymore, but it's the gold palette. I love this palette, you guys. This is old, but damn, it can perform so good. I mean, this is a neutral palette with a pop of bluish greens here. I love this palette. I mean, if I want to do like, if I want a rich brown dark matte, I always go for this one. I always take this one. And I love this row here. It's amazing. She has some spectacular shimmers here as well that perform so good. Even if this one is old, this palette. So, I mean, it's so good quality. I'm gonna swatch these 2 here. This is a duochrome, and this is spectacular. Let me tell you that. Look at these shimmers, you guys. These are so freaking good. I don't have the same, when I touch these, they are not the same quality in none of these palettes. I can't feel it in one of these palettes. It's just in this one. The creaminess and the shininess, I don't know. It's another formula though, so I don't know, but it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. I really love these, and that's why this one is at number 1, because I feel like the mattes perform amazing, the shimmers perform amazing, and the whole palette is absolutely stunning. I love the color story. It is a beautiful, you can go out, if you're going out, you can do a really nice look, and you can do an everyday look for work. Oh, I just love this palette so much. And yeah, you have this goldish yellowish shade as well here, stunning. And you have this is like a topper. It is really cool, but yeah, I really love this palette. As I said, this is absolutely my favorite one in my whole collection when it comes to Natasha Denona. So yeah, that was it, guys. What do you think? Do you agree with me when it comes to the shimmers, or do you think like, no, I don't agree with you, I think they are amazing? That's fine too. I mean, we're all different, and what I think, you don't need to think the same as me, but this is what I think anyway. And I don't know, I'm thinking now when I bought these 2, I mean, lately, and I can feel like the quality about that, I mean, the shimmers, I feel like if you get like 2 shades in a palette, that is good for the shimmer, and the other shimmers are just like regular, not really spectacular in my opinion. I don't know when it comes to the price point. I don't know if I'm going to buy more Natasha Denona palettes. Maybe I will. I mean, I am like, if something releases, I am like very excited about it. But I don't know. Do you love Natasha Denona? Tell me down below. Maybe it's your favorite brand. And I have the Bloom palette, you know, the cheek palette. I love that one. I think I have more from Natasha Denona, but anyways, these were the eyeshadow palettes anyway, and it's always fun to rank them and tell you what I think about them. So I hope you have enjoyed it. So give me a thumbs up if you have. Have a wonderful day, and I see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.